Hey, beautiful soul. Let's get into the weekly reading for Friday, May 24th through Friday, May 31st. I'm Joy Giovanni, Joyful Medium. I help people get clear evidence and messages from the other side so that they can move forward with their best next steps with clarity and hope. All right, this reading is so interesting. So it's bookended by some kings. This first king is the King of Cups. This has to do with really leaning into that intuition, really understanding that your emotions are powerful keys to that intuition. So it's not getting, swept back and forth by the wind in your emotions. It's really being anchored into that highest emotionally evolved version of yourself. If this card's about you. This card can also be about another person showing up in your life, and maybe it's about the person that you're looking for if you're single, but it can also be just an advisor coming to you into your space, a new boss for some of you, but really looking for someone who's grounded in that highest version of themselves, the truest and purest understanding of those emotions. So not getting swept up into drama, for example, but having a more higher perspective, understanding of all the players and what's happening and the emotions that each person feels. Now, this is about yourself, meaning understanding your own emotions, understanding your own situations. What's the highest and greatest choice for you in any given situation? There is feeling like the energy of a little bit of struggle. 5 is about choices and choosing your battles. So from this evolved perspective, realizing what it is that you want to get mixed up in and what is like that energy of not my circus, not my monkeys. Don't need to get involved in that drama. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not being asked for assistance here. And just making choices of how you're going to spend your energy. This next card that follows it is Ace of Swords. Now, this can be a new opportunity coming in, new inspiration, new ideas, but it can also indicate a bumpy beginning to a new situation. So don't throw out the good with the bad, for example, as whatever this situation that you're moving through this week clearly shows itself. Just be available for new inspiration, a new way of thinking about it, a new perspective, deeper understanding. There could be more information coming your way, or you might have access to more information than you think at first glance, but Spirit bringing you new opportunities to have deeper understanding or more clear understanding or just more information in general. And this has to do with the intellect, right? So things coming in that way. And the other king that we're bookended by is this King of Pentacles. So really just letting us know that this is all going to work out. One of my favorite things about King of Pentacles is this card is often nicknamed the Midas touch. So if you remember King Midas, the myth, everything they touch turns to gold. So just knowing that you do have this ability in the longer term of this situation to, have fruitful endeavors, have wonderful collaborations, have positive forward movement with these ideas, really come to deeper understanding. It just might be a bit of a bumpy start and you really getting clear about that choosing your battles or choosing how you're going to spend your time and energy. Now, our clarifier really wraps this all up nicely. Remember, this red is your life force energy, your power, the root chakra stuff, right? Home, stability, family, that you bring to the table and that you do have the strength you need. Temperance really is about, she's an incredible alchemist, this card of Temperance, meaning mixing the elements. What Temperance actually is mixing two things together so that they come to balance temperature. She's got 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water, really just balancing all the things. But you guys know, I don't believe in balance. I believe in ebb and flow. This card can also indicate maybe you've been, I want to say too much energy draining out of you in one area. Maybe your family situation has taken a lot of your time and energy lately. Maybe your work has taken a lot of time and energy. This is very much as a cautionary card, get your house in order. So if there is spring cleaning that you haven't done, if there is a pile of, clothes that you've been meaning to go through for the season, if there is a task with your work that you've been kind of pushing off and not really wanting to complete it, but knowing it needs to get completed. Whatever this new opportunity, new surge of energy, whatever this little bit of conflict that you're deciding if you want to be a part of, whatever this emotion that you need to get clarity on to move into this Midas touch, things are going to be shifting and changing in this next little time period. I want to say as we step into June next week. So just being aware of like, what can you get in order now to set yourself up for success if it gets 3 times as busy as it is right now? Could you get your house clean? Could you get yourself on a more of like a meal prep schedule or a grocery schedule? What are the things you can put in place as like a stability, a foundation, or that you're needing to address that you've kind of put on the back burner? And I mean, it doesn't mean all work and no play, right? Make sure that you're still getting rest and doing your regular work and having fun. But as a little side caution, get your house in order, whatever that means for you personally, with your health, with your actual home, with your work life, and in your relationships, the people that you keep in your space. And that is the way to move through and have the Midas touch and have everything working out for you. Those of you that know me know that my own little personal mantra that is underlying everything is everything's always working out. Everything's always working out. Because sometimes we do have these challenging, bumpy beginnings to things, but if we know that everything is moving us towards our highest and greatest good, even when it doesn't seem like it is, sometimes that helps a little bit. So I hope that you got something from this reading. I'm so curious to know how it shows up for you in your week. If you want to come to a free event with me, check out the event section of my website, joyfulmedium.com, and you can sign up for my June free community healing. That is just around the corner. It's totally free and all are welcome. Big hugs, lots of love. Let's brace ourselves for June. Bye for now.